Hi everyone, it's Father Chris here from St Mary's Church. It's lovely to be able to speak to you at the beginning of a new academic year and a new term. Welcome to you if you are new to St Mary's School. It's great to have you, and I look forward to meeting you in person as soon as we're allowed to. In the meantime, we are here in the Vicarage Garden, and I've been asked to say a few words about this term's value, which, as you will know, is faith. Now, I did write a few sentences for the newsletter. I don't know if they made it in, but in those sentences, I talked about the time that Jesus refers to the importance of faith, and how if you had the faith of the size of a mustard seed, then you'd be able to move mountains. Well, I don't know about you, but my faith isn't strong enough to be able to move mountains. At least, despite my best efforts, I have yet to move any physical mountains. I can pick up some quite heavy stones, but that's about as good as it gets. Now, I think what Jesus is trying to tell us is that we can always have a stronger faith. We can always grow in faith. There's always room for improvement. And faith can be quite simple. It can also be more complicated. For example, here is a hammock, okay? And I kind of think that I have faith that if I sit in it, it's not going to collapse. I don't know that though, until I actually sit in it. And if I don't sit in it properly, it may well actually collapse. But here we go. Let's give it a try. There. You see, my faith in this hammock has paid off, and I'm actually able to sit in it, and it's holding me without wobbling around too much. It's actually rather comfortable. It's rather nice. So here's an example of simple faith that we can have in things. But the trouble with that is it's not really a terribly good comparison, because I can see this hammock. I know where it is. I can put my bottom in the right place and sit on it. But, of course, I can't see God. So having faith in something we can't see is much harder. And that's the faith that we need to have in order to, well, to move mountains and to perform incredible, heroic acts. And of course, our faith is what makes us Christians. That's how we become Christians. We simply have to have faith in God, in the one who we cannot see, but who we believe and trust. And so when we have that faith, we might not be able to move literally Mount Everest from A to B, but we are able to do incredible things for God. The love that we have from God and the love that we have for him in return is what equips us to love others and to serve others. And you may have heard of some great heroes of faith, the saints. They had great faith. They weren't perfect by any means, but they were able to do amazing things. One of the greatest saints of modern times has been Mother Teresa of Calcutta, who is now a saint of the church. And she was only very recently made one, but many of us who are slightly older, your parents may well remember her when she was alive, and her great witness on behalf of poor people around the world, and especially in India. The work that her missionaries of charity do in India and around the world is incredible, and is only possible because of the amazing faith that Mother Teresa and her sisters have in God. So that's this term's value. We aren't all going to have the same strong faith that Mother Teresa had and which the other saints had, but I hope that we will be able together to learn more about God as we spend time together, and by finding out more about him, by reading the Bible, by coming to Mass, by praying together, we will grow in our faith. And with that faith, we'll be equipped to do amazing things for God. So God bless you. Have a really good week, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Take care.